Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Mother's Day is just around the corner, and so many of us love to gift a little something to that special someone in our life that we call mom or a grandma, somebody who is a mom that may just be a friend of ours, but we like to gift something, but we don't want to break the bank when we're doing it. A lot of times when I gift a gift for Mother's Day, I like to put a handmade spin, homemade spin on it. And to do that, sometimes I'll buy items like these items here that you can get at the Dollar Tree. This is a watermelon and aloe facial toner by BOLERO. You're gonna see these at just about every Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is real good about keeping their BOLERO products in stock. You may not find exactly the watermelon, but they've got some really great scents. Very budget friendly, and the packaging is adorable. I also like to gift the oil, and since it was a matching set, the watermelon, I picked up both of them because I thought what a cute idea this would be to make a paper crafting gift box for these two items here. Today's paper crafting DIY is so cute, so quick and easy and budget friendly, and really it's gonna make gifting these two items to somebody something you can be proud of and something somebody is absolutely gonna love to receive because of that homemade, handmade touch you put onto it. So let me quit my gabbing, let's jump into it. Let's do some paper crafting on a budget today and make these really cute in a cute little gift box. You're gonna love this. Let's get to it. For today's paper crafting DIY, I'm gonna be showing you how to make these stinking cute gift boxes. How cute are these? I did them in 2 different sizes because I wanted to offset them. You can very easily just do one size or the other. These can fit more than just the items or the products that I'm using them for, but these were boxes that I specialty made and came up with the sizes for these BOLERO products here. The base cardstock is gonna measure out at 8.5 by 11. So if your standard cardstock size is that, there's no need for cutting. Alrighty, so we are gonna start off by scoring on the long side of our cardstock, which is the 11-inch side, and we're gonna score at 2 inches, 7 3/4 inches, and lastly at 9 3/4 inches. We're gonna rotate our paper to the short side, and we're gonna score at 2, 4, 6, and 8. We're gonna cut our paper, so you wanna make sure that this 1/2 inch lip is on the opposite side of where you're gonna cut. We've got these 4 squares here and these 4 smaller ones on top with our 1/2 inch lip here. We're gonna start off by cutting these 4 squares here using this scoring line here as our guide. And you'll be left with these 2 big squares, these small ones, and then our 1/2 inch scoring here on this side. We're now going to cut off this small square right here. Leaving you with these full ones and this one. Now this one here, we're not gonna cut the full square off. We're gonna go in just a bit, about 1/2 inch. We're gonna cut a slit down. Eyeballing it is fine. And so we'll be left with this flap here. We're gonna go ahead and cut that off, leaving us with this little 1/2 inch piece here, and we've got a 1/2 inch piece here. Now coming up to the top here, we've got the square and the 1/2 inch piece. We're gonna cut this 1/2 inch piece off, leaving us with this. Now this is going to be this part of our box. This is what we're working on here. So we cut off all the other squares that were here because this is going to close our box. And so because we need these to be inserted into the box here, we're gonna cut them here and here. We're just gonna cut a slit using this scoring line as our stopping point, cut a slit here using this scoring line as our stopping point. I'm gonna taper in my edges, which is like just cutting a slice of pizza off, kind of like that. I'm gonna do it again on this side as well. And then on this flap as well. And this just makes it easier to close your box. And so this is what you should be left with, and that is the lid to our box. Here at the top, I'm gonna go ahead and round my corners. If you don't have a corner rounder, you don't have to do that. You can find these pretty inexpensive at Hobby Lobby. Joann's has these We Are Memory Keeper rounders for about $2 or $3, and I think it just kind of adds a softer touch to it. Alrighty, so now we're gonna work on the base of our box, which is down here so we can close it up. That is what these 4 squares are for, and so we don't need this 1/2 inch lip here. So we're gonna cut this small 1/2 inch lip off. And in order to close up our box, we need to cut slits using the scoring lines as our guide so they can fold in. And I like to just, again, taper in my edges just a bit because you don't want the edges of your squares hanging out off to the sides of your box. When you're looking down at your box here, you don't want any edges hanging out. And so just by kind of tapering them in, you can see that it gives you nice clean edges. So we've tapered in all our edges there. I'm gonna taper in this edge here where the flap is as well. And so this is what you should be left with. Now the fun part, let's fold in all of our scoring lines and put this box together. And there we go. But before we put this box together, I am gonna be good this time, and we are going to put our decorative paper on before we close up this box. The decorative paper that I'm using today is this plaid paper pack that I just could not pass up. This is by Recollections. There's 180 in this pack, and I just love plaids and ginghams and buffalo check. And so the fact that this had it in every color was just amazing. And so today we will be using the red and pink gingham to go with our watermelon theme. You're gonna need 4 pieces that measure out at 5.5 inches long by 1 3/4 inches wide. You're gonna need one that is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And the last piece is gonna be 1 inch by 1 3/4 inches. We're gonna start off with our piece that is 1 inch by 1 3/4 inches, and on 2 of the corners here, the long corners, we're gonna round the edges. We're gonna add some adhesive onto the back piece of this. And this piece is gonna go right here on the flap. And for this piece here, we've got the 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch piece. And then we've got our 5.5 inch pieces by 1 3/4 inch pieces that are gonna go on the front and sides of the box. On the 1/2 inch flap here, we're gonna place some adhesive there, and you wanna get that real close to the scoring line so your box closes up nicely. Gonna fold it over just like so. Fold our box in half. Close that up, and look at that, we've got a box. All we need to do now is close up our bottom. And so this is the front of our box. I like to go ahead and fold those in, fold the back up, and then I always like the front to fold back. I don't really like to have the back fold forward. I don't know, it's just me. So on this flap here, we're gonna place some adhesive to keep it closed. And just close it up. And there we have got an adorable, easy box. I mean, really, these boxes are so simple to do, and I just love them. And so this box here is the size needed for the toner. And if you want to put some grass in there, you can. And our box is going to close up like this. Before I add embellishments to this, I'm gonna do the smaller box with you and tell you the measurements and the scoring lines of that one. For the smaller box, you're gonna need a solid piece of cardstock, matching cardstock if you want it to be a set, and this is gonna measure out at 8.5 inches wide by 10.5 inches long. So we're just taking a 1/2 inch off of this box. On the long side, which is the 10.5 inch side, we're gonna score at 2, 7, and lastly at 9. We're gonna rotate to the short side, which is the 8.5 inch side. And on this one again, we're gonna score at 2, 4, 6, and 8. With this box, I'm gonna zoom through it because it really is put together the exact same way. You're gonna cut out the same exact boxes that you cut out in the first box. So we're gonna start out by making sure that our 1/2 inch scoring line is off to the side here, and we're gonna cut off these 4 boxes first. We're gonna cut off this one top square. With this square here, we're gonna go in about a 1/2 inch, cut down to the scoring line. Once you've done 1 or 2, you really kind of get the hang of it, and it really does move pretty quickly. I think I can do one of these boxes from start to finish in about 10 minutes. The measurements for the decorative paper for this size box measure out at 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. Then again, we've got the 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 and the 1 inch by 1 3/4. And this box here will fit the oil perfectly. To embellish these adorable boxes, I have this sticker set that's got the rhinestones and 2 sheets of stickers, and this again is from Dollar Tree by Jot. First, let's put some of Dollar Tree's Velcro here to close this box up. And I'm gonna cut this in half because I have 2 DIYs here and I don't need this big of a piece. So we can cut that in half. we can place this Velcro right like so. Let's close up our box. There we go. That's nice. And so now we can close our box nicely. I don't want to put this just flat onto the box. I want to use some puffy tape because it will elevate it and kind of give it some dimension. And so using the puffy tape from the Dollar Tree just right on the back of this sticker, I'm going to add this. Yeah, I like that. And I think that I will add just a cute little butterfly as well. I like that. That came out adorable. Oh my word. Aren't these just so stinking cute? What I love about the Dollar Tree is that they have amazing stickers such as these that come with rhinestones. I mean, really, for $1, you're getting all of these stickers, and you can make several of these boxes just spending $1 on stickers to embellish them. And so when doing this, I really wanted to do the 2 different size boxes. You could very easily do the same size box, the bigger one, if you wanted to, but I just liked the idea of offsetting the sizes. When I made these boxes, I made them the size that I made them with the intent of being able to add either tissue paper around the oil. You could wrap the oil with tissue paper and you'd still have plenty of room to stick it. I just wanted the height to be about the same, or you could very easily use some of Dollar Tree's shredded paper just to fill some of that empty space in the box. And so today that's what I'm gonna do because I picked up some of the paper and I just thought that it would be a fun way just to kind of stick some paper in there, and it really does kind of fill that empty space and dress it up just a bit more, even though it's just paper. How fun is that? I love this. I wonder if I should add another butterfly there. I feel like that space is too empty. Oh yeah, I like that. We're gonna do that. Oh my word, what a fun gift set. I love this. I really, really love this. I think it is so fun and so cute and budget friendly. And I'm repeating myself, but that's okay because I'm excited about these DIYs. How fun is that? It really did take that toner and that oil to a whole new level just by packaging it the way we did. So you can spend $2, you put a little bit of DIY into it with a Papercraft, and look at how stinking cute that is. It is something you can be proud to gift because of how great it looks. And who doesn't love a homemade, handmade gift? I know I prefer them. I hope you all enjoyed today's paper crafting DIY. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, and I know I sound like a broken record, but each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, and bye for now, everybody.